He is wearing nothing. He is wearing nothing.
He is wearing nothing.
Well, Your Majesty, it is time for you to make an appearance and lead the procession.
The courtier came forward and pretended to hold the long train and followed the emperor out. All the people in the land had heard about the magical quality of the suit and were waiting curiously and impatiently to see the emperor wearing it. Finally, when the emperor made an entry, the crowd became absolutely silent on seeing him. And then suddenly, the voice of a small child was heard.
Oh, he's wearing nothing!
All the people then started shouting the same.
He is wearing nothing. He is wearing nothing.
He is wearing nothing.
The emperor was extremely embarrassed. He now understood how the two weavers had made a fool of him, as well as his ministers and courtiers. All he could do was lead the procession as he was, with as much dignity as he could. The weavers, of course, had already escaped with all the gold, thread, and silks the emperor had given them, and were never seen or heard of again.
Servants. He marched down the main street of town, with soldiers and bodyguards surrounding him on all sides. The streets were lined with great crowds. Everyone had heard about the emperor's new clothes, made of magic fabric that only the wise could see. "How lovely the emperor's new clothes are," one man said. "And how well they fit him," added a woman. None of them would admit that they could not see a thing. The emperor marched through the street, bursting with pride, showing off his brilliant new suit to everyone in the land. Much to his surprise, they all seemed to see what he could not, and so he was not going to be the one to tell them. Just then, a young child stepped out of the crowd and cried out, "He hasn't got anything on!" A hush fell over the crowd. For a few seconds, nobody said anything. Then everyone began to whisper, "The child is right. The emperor isn't wearing a thing." Then people began to giggle and laugh as they cried out, "He hasn't got anything on!"
He is wearing nothing. He is wearing nothing.
He is wearing nothing.
At last, the emperor knew he had been tricked. He tried to march back to the palace as proudly as ever, but he was blushing from head to toe, as everyone could plainly see. So the moral of the story is, he hasn't got anything on!
A little child spoke from the audience.
But he doesn't have anything on.
The silly things that children say, said the child's father.
But he doesn't have anything on.
Then the crowd began to murmur and whisper.
The child's right. He's completely and utterly buck naked.
No, I can't see. No, that's the whole point. You can't see. He's got nothing on.
He's got a stitch on.
The emperor cringed, but he reasoned, I have to make it through the procession. So he stood, tall and proud, and marched on through the crowd, naked as the day he was born.
Nothing on. Look, everyone. Look with your eyes.
Sophie, please. People will think we're, fools or something.
Right. The kid's right. Yes, he's got nothing on.
What are they chanting, Minister?
The people seem to think you're not wearing any clothes, sire.
Well, then surely the people are fools.
Of course. These letters of recommendation are forgeries. No, sire. We are the fools. For you are stalkers.
But everyone said how fabulous I look.
And so you do, Excellency. For the human body is a beautiful creation and nothing to be ashamed of. Even yours.
So, I've got no clothes on, and I've been exposed as a fool for everyone to see.
They'll forget. They always do. In the meantime, Your Majesty, the show must go on.
Soldiers, Keep that canopy held high.
Starkers is the new clothed! Ha ha!
Your old contract back. The Emperor requires some new clothes. And real ones this time.
Oh, thank you, sir.
What? After the way they treated us before?
And I'll double your fee.
We'll think about it.
And that, believe it or not, is a true story.
Keep that canopy held high.
Starkers is the new clothed! Ha ha!
He is wearing nothing. He is wearing nothing.
He is wearing nothing.
He is wearing nothing. He is wearing nothing.
He is wearing nothing.
Everyone, look with your eyes!
Sophie, please! People will think we're, fools or something.
Right. The kid's right. Yes, he's got nothing on.
As everyone could plainly see.